my girlfriend and I, we sort of have this, it sounds pretty aggressive, but it's actually very loving, which is neither of us has the right to make decisions unilaterally about the relationship, because it's our relationship, not my relationship. It's not her relationship, it's our relationship. So you can't just make a unilateral decision about what the relationship should or shouldn't be without talking to the other person.
What does that mean?
We're
in
a partnership. It means we're a partnership. So to make it in business terms, let's say you have a 50-50 business partner, and they just made a decision about somebody they're going to sell to or buy from without ever talking to you. That business partnership's not going to work.
Sure.
Right? Because somebody's making a unilateral decision for the business without talking to the business partner. Now, they may know what you're going to say, and you may agree with them, and it may be a perfectly legitimate decision, but it's the feeling of being left out of that decision that will fundamentally break the business relationship. Well,
is that not where trust comes into play, the way it's like you trust her to make the best decision. You trust her to know what's right for you as a partnership. You cannot scale in a lot of cases, especially in business, if you require the partnership. You have to delegate two different people within a partnership.
I think you're talking about delegation, which is different than partnership, right? Delegation, sure, if you have a division of labor, but good partnerships, they're constantly talking, constantly checking in with each other, constantly saying, I'm thinking about doing this, what do you think? Because it's not just that they think that their good intentions have nothing to do with this. You know, even in relationships, people have good intentions with some of the decisions they make. Or worse, sometimes they're trying to solve a problem because they are basing whatever on an assumption. Right? They're basing whatever their actions are and their decisions are based on an assumption they have of what the situation is or what the other person is thinking without ever talking to that person. And that's what I'm talking about. Like in a business relationship, if you just assumed what your partner wants to do, but you don't actually know, like, do you know this 100% to be the case? You know? The answer is, I don't. Well, then maybe you should go find out before making a decision.